Welcome to CSL TV, and I just hope you guys are having a beautiful, blessed day. And if you're new to the channel, this is just a review, a reaction, as well as an informational channel. Hopefully the informational part help you on someone out, and we pretty much just watch these videos and talk about them. And I just gotta say thank you to the people that's been rocking with you, boy, because you could be somewhere else trying to find these videos, but yet you're rocking it out with CSL TV, and I just gotta say I appreciate that so much. Now, y'all came here to see what's going on, and I don't like making my intros too long, so y'all already know what we gonna do. Let's get it, and I hope you're having a beautiful, blessed day.
This story out of Florida is horrifying, and we have to warn you, the details may be upsetting. This is Catherine, a 31-year-old woman out of Homestead, Florida, just south of Miami. Together, she and her husband ran a local barbershop and beauty salon. But on a sunny afternoon in Orlando, more than 3 hours from home, Catherine found herself in a terrifying situation that was caught on camera. That's when a green Acura driven by masked men rammed into her SUV multiple times before forcing her to stop at a red light. She managed to call her husband for help before one of the men, armed with a semi-automatic rifle, jumped out, pointed the gun at her, and then entered her vehicle. Under his direction, the SUV then sped away in a different direction, only to be found hours later burned out in a rural area 17 miles away. Catherine's charred body was found inside, dead from multiple gunshot wounds. Her body and car were so badly burned, officials couldn't confirm it was her, but the Seminole County Sheriff said the circumstances were consistent with the bizarre kidnapping. The suspect was arrested and later revealed he was paid $1,500 to abduct Catherine before dropping her off to someone else. But this wasn't just about money. Authorities don't know why she or her husband didn't call 911. They have no criminal record, but authorities have reason to believe drugs are involved. The kidnapper and another man have been charged with drug trafficking and weapons charges. Critics point out that this is yet another example of how poverty and the war on drugs fuel violent crime. Many involved in these crimes are desperate, trying to make ends meet in a system where few legal avenues exist for success. While this story is still unfolding, it reminds us of the urgent need for systemic change.
Damn, that was a crazy story, and this is why y'all gotta be careful who y'all get involved with, because some people you might be able to run game on, while other people, they take hands into this type of measure, and when people get crazy like this, ain't nothing you can do about it. Now, this guy was paid nothing to ruin his life. What the hell is $1,500 to do some crazy shit like this? And then why would you want to be involved in something like this anyway? Because you evidently got caught. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no shit you should be doing or anybody should be doing. So y'all want to be getting whatever y'all getting from people on the street, just make sure y'all are careful, safe, and if money is being involved, go ahead and handle that business, because evidently drugs, money, or whatever was involved, and they wasn't handling that type of business right. And rest in peace is all we can say right now.
This story is crazy, and heads up, the video is shocking. A massive, unprecedented manhunt is underway right now for this guy, Mohammed Amra, also known as The Fly, after he escaped from police custody in a brazen, deadly daytime ambush on Tuesday, and it was all caught on camera. Watch as a police convoy transporting Amra from court back to jail pulls into a toll booth. That's when, out of nowhere, a black car comes from the other direction and slams into the van carrying Amra. And that's only the beginning. That's when at least 2 masked attackers jump out of the black car and start shooting. Seconds later, you can see the prisoner himself, wearing white sneakers, getting out of the van. The shooters then set fire to their own vehicle before making their getaway in yet another car. 2 prison guards were killed in this shocking attack. Video from a nearby bus shows people duck for cover when they hear gunshots. As you can see, one of the assailants calmly stroll by as this whole thing goes down. This all happened in northern France, where, unlike here, like this simply doesn't happen because, unlike here, guns in France are heavily regulated and hard to come by. The prisoner, Amra, was connected to several drug-related crimes but was not a closely watched prisoner. Still, the BBC says at least 5 prison guards were part of the transport, which makes his escape that much more astounding. The French government has said they've launched hundreds of police officers and special forces to search for Amra and the people who helped him escape, while prison guards unions have started protesting for better protections and more safety measures.
They call this guy the Fly. It's more like he walked up out of there because, man, how that shit looked. And then it just seemed like, of course it was planned. But if so much destruction didn't happen in this whole scenario, I would have thought it was an inside job because it looked like they creeped up there. My man with the white sneakers then walked out. He taking his sweet time. And then as we saw people ducking for cover, just like, man, they just sitting out there looking around and stuff. Like they, doing a pickup, like a legal pickup, not an illegal pickup. How slow and smooth and, man, that shit was just crazy to see. But it's just sad that, people got hurt. A lot of people was frightened. Shit got caught on fire. So, a lot of destruction happened and this guy still is on the loose. Now, I don't know what type of authority, power, or whatever this guy have to be able to plan this type of escape. Knowing France ain't nothing like crazy ass America where, something this high profile, his ass would have been fucking transported by 10 cars or something, or some underground crazy shit. Who knows? I don't know. I don't want to find out. I'm just here reviewing what folks over at Notice News and shit is talking about. So, that's crazy and disturbing to hear this dude, the Fly, then walked up out of prison and they don't experience nothing like this.